Good evening. Hi Shobha, welcome. Very good evening. Okay, now we will begin the session. It's 5:02 and welcome to Hastashri Arts and Jayashri Narayan Creations. So this is going to be another live, and in this tutorial or the episode of my channel, we will be doing a mini Golu Padi style, a decorated one, hand painted one, with a different touch. I'm sure all of you would love this and would like to do a piece for yourself also. Now before we start, let me just share the materials required for the same. Okay, and welcome you all for the session. Thank you so much for joining and making it a grand success. Let me adjust the camera, and before I start, I should give appreciation and a grand mention about few of you who have shared the creations to me. Just a minute, of our earlier session. Okay. It was Samyukta who had done the jewelry. It's raining very heavy. That is both the sides. We make Kerala mirror jewelry for Onam. So I just showed only one side of it, but she has done on both the sides, okay, of the plant. And then we have one more person. Just a minute. Let me just. I forgot to add it here. Okay, let me say it towards the end of the session, and we will have time also. So those who have created the piece and have submitted to me, thank you so much for your cooperation. Keep creating, enjoy crafting also, and welcome to Jayashri Narayan Creations. And those who are new to the channel, please do like, share and subscribe. Fine. Hi Geeta, good evening, welcome. Hi Usha, welcome. Supriya, very good evening, how are you? And Rekha, very good evening to you. And we will begin the session. For today's session, it's going to be, just let me adjust. It's raining heavily here, just started. Let me know whether the focusing is correct, so that I can fine. I think this is good. This is a mini Golu Padi, or the stand which we normally use for the we normally use a bigger one. Here this is a mini one. In one of our earlier episodes also we have seen one such creations, and now it's going to be entirely a different work on the wooden piece. Okay. Now apart from this, you need certain colors, the acrylic colors of course. This is actually a Faux chest of drawer, like what you find in the Rajasthani, there is a Jaipuri art. Same kind of one we are going to do in this mini Golu Padi. So for this we need acrylic colors. The colors are here. I'm going to limit myself with certain colors. The colors would be golden yellow, orange, coral red, Then we need crimson also. Then we have cerulean blue or any. One second, let me close the window. Okay, so these are the colors which I am going to restrict myself to, and they also use these colors, the most commonly used colors, okay, the color scheme. And then they will be doing the work with the ceramic powder, but here we are going to do it with the liners. So a replica of that, and then apart from that, of course white acrylic and black acrylic also we need. Then we need brown also. So that brown color, we are not going to use a direct brown, but we are going to mix colors and derive the brown shade. So these are the colors which we are going to use for the same. And then of course we need the brush also. So now let us begin. Now what you must do is, this is a mini Golu Padi, as we call it in Tamil. So where normally in Navaratri we used to keep the dolls. It will be a very big one, very big in size, which will decorate our hall, and then on which we will display all the dolls, handmade dolls, the mud dolls and stuffs like that. Okay, it will be for 9 days, a celebration. So to add beauty to that, and I wanted to create something different with this Golu Padi. So I have got this, and what you must do is just divide them. I told you it's a 4 chest of drawer. So just divide them into squares, equal squares. So for dividing, we have a big piece like this, then one back, then the front and the sides. So people, when they, the carpenter, when they join it, this is a 4 mm thickness. So you will find the gap. This is the thickness of the board. So take this as the border for the stuff, okay, for the painting. So leave that and mark the squares on the piece. It will be very easy to mark the part divisions because you already have the same thickness board for all the sides. So you will never go wrong in this. Just follow the. Oh, super, you are in Boston. Here it just started to rain. 2 நாளா ரொம்ப வெயில் தாங்க முடியல. பரவாயில்ல, என்ஜாய் பண்ணுங்க அங்க. So இந்த மாதிரி you just divide it into equal squares. So we already altogether we have 6 numbers. Okay, I have divided into divisions like this. One, the longer one will have 1, 2, 3, the middle one will have 2, and the last one will have only 1. So totally there are 6 divisions. Now what? Hi Vasanthi ma'am, good evening. So what we must do now is, since this is an MDF board, it is always better for certain kind of work, okay, and for certain kind of colors. Though we use acrylic colors, but for certain colors, and say for example yellow, for green, stuffs like that, what I would request always is to go for with the base white coat. So now you have to give a base white coat. Once these squares are drawn, take the white paint and just apply only for the inner square and not for the borders. The borders are going to be like a wooden piece, so the color will be different. So we are going to make some embellishments on the square pieces only. So this will carry a particular color, and of course we are going to play with the colors. Though the numbers are limited, the shades are limited, but we are going to really play with the colors and with the liners. So make each square different colors, and then to add the color on the base, so a white acrylic base should be given. Hear the thundering, right? Just take white, leave off the border, and then don't add water to the paint, just the direct paint you apply on the MDF board. I am sure for this Navratri this is going to adore your celebration. Those who don't have, you can use corrugated sheet to make such Golu Padi, small sized Golu Padis, mini ones, or you can even make one with the clay also, molded clay. Now you could see the gaps where I will add brown color to give a wood effect, like a wooden chest of drawer, but it is not a drawer, but we will be creating one such kind. And use an angular brush. This works out very well. In case if it is little lighter, then go for a second coat. Now I will stop with the third one, then we will proceed with the next step. So for all the 6 you need to apply white base coat, so that the color you will get the exact shade from the bottle. Okay, otherwise the color might become little dull and you may keep on giving more and more coats on top of it. So to better to get a clear shade, it is because of the white, so we give a white base coat. Okay, now this is done. Then the next one is to like this you need to do the border 3 patches also. Now we will color the this thing. I'll show you. Just see here, this is how you have to fill the first base coat, leaving off the borders for all the squares. Now we will color it. For the wooden effect, take burnt sienna. Just a minute, they can get it. So it is burnt sienna and black. So just transfer a little bit of burnt sienna. Very little is enough. And using a round brush, don't use flat brush here, use the round brush. For the main filling, it is always the flat brush, and here because the gaps are very small, so I am using a round brush. Take very little of black. Those who have Vanderkay brown, you can straight away apply the color, and those who don't have it, we need a little darker shade. That is why I am using burnt sienna and black together. Okay, mixing both together. Make a little darker shade. Hi Anuradha, good evening. Samyukta, this is my carpenter did it. So now this is the Navaratri season, so orders are coming up and I am doing on it. Okay. This is going to be something different. So I thought I could share the idea with you all. Now taking that color, that is the mixture of burnt sienna and black. Apply for the border around all the squares, and for the top, even the steps also. Okay. You can use it as a diya holder, or you can even place some idols on it. during the Navaratri. Hope my working space is clear to you. Just apply the color. Make a darker brown, and I repeat, those who have Vandake brown, you can straight away apply the color, and those who don't have, mix a little bit of black with burnt sienna. So burnt sienna and black mixed together. Yeah, thank you Rekha, thank you so much. Now before the brown dries, take little bit of yellow, lemon yellow, and apply on the brown. Just blend it a little bit. Wash the brush, wipe it, and then blend the color. A little bit here and there. Done. Now we need to apply the color for all the boxes. I am doing only a part of it. So now for the boxes, the colors I told you, these are the colors I am going to use for today's session. Cerulean blue, golden yellow, coral red, orange, and crimson. Of course, crimson, my bigger bottle is over, so I need to place order. I am using from the smaller one. Okay. So these are the colors which I am going to use. Understand? Apart from that, green also. Green is here. So 6 colors. We have 6 patches here. So each box will carry a different color. Make it very colorful. Okay. Now we will start with the coloring. Let me take cerulean blue, one of my favorites, and even teal blue also you can use here. And since the gap, the patch is little bigger, what you do is, use a flat brush. Some colors, say for example green, even on white also needs 2 coatings. Okay. So here, hi Sushila, good evening and welcome. So for blue and all, it is 1 coat is more than enough. Just spread it thoroughly. Just a single coat is enough for blue, red, and then for like coral red and crimson, and for brown also. But for yellow and even for orange also 1 coat is more than enough. But for other colors like yellow and green, better we go for 2 coats. Done. First patch is done. Now we will move on to the second one. Second one is coral red. Let me see, coral red. Yeah, it is here. I'll use coral. Of course, the color combination, everything is your choice. But here I am following a particular pattern. So, one second, I did not clean the brush properly. This is coral red. Another beautiful color. Just keep turning the brush. Done. Okay. Now these colors have to dry thoroughly. Only after the drying you can start with your work. Okay, now we have given, and for the other 4 squares you choose the color. Of course I have told you the colors which they follow in their original style of work on the wooden pieces. The same colors I am also following. So accordingly you can choose and you can place the color wherever you want to. Okay, because these are 3 steps, so you can have 3, 2 and 1 boxes. If it is a bigger one with 5 steps, then you will have 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. So accordingly you can plan also. You can even repeat the colors also and then make it colorful. Okay. Hi Leela, welcome. Fine. Now this is the second step. First step is to give a white base coat. Second step, proper coloring. You can choose the color, of course within these 6 colors, not beyond that. Don't use any other colors, and don't give black also. You can give brown, but brown means the original wooden color that you can give. Okay, either rosewood or teakwood color you can give, no issues. So this is the second step. Now we will move on to the third step. Before moving on to the third step, for the beginners who want to really try out this, what I would suggest is you measure the square, then draw the pattern. It is a geometrical pattern, it could be, or it could be a floral pattern, but it should be symmetrical. So draw the size of the square, take a square paper, and then on it you draw the pattern. Then you can trace it also. Others who are really good at freehand, you can straight away start with the work. And then while you're tracing also, please use white carbon, so that on blue, on red and then on green the colors will show off. I mean the print will be shown clearly. That is number 1. But for yellow, when you are going to give chrome yellow, use a black carbon. Understand? So this is the second one, the tip. And then after that, once the design is traced, we need to work on it. Normally they do with the ceramic powder and the glue, but here instead of ceramic paste and the glue, we are going to use the liners. And all the lines, the filling, everything should be very, very bold and thick. So you have to use lot of the paste, so which will really give you a 3D effect. Now I have one more piece on which I have traced everything. Then we will start with the coloring, the work. Okay, so this is the next step. Then comes the main piece on which we need to do the work. So here we will do the work. I have, except the yellow, I have here I have used black carbon. It was too dark, so I have given another coat on top. Now you could see it very lightly, but don't draw it, don't give more pressure while tracing the design on the yellow. All the other pieces I have drawn with the white carbon. Sorry, no, I have not traced it. It is with the white marker pencil I have drawn. Now we will start with the work. For the beginners only, I am telling you, you can trace the design. Now the colors are all over. Okay, usage of the colors are over at this point. The next item which we will be using, the product which we will be using is only the liners. And those who want to enhance it with mirrors and other stuffs, you can do, but normally they don't do. So I have also not done it. Now we will do this. First one. This is blue, so I am taking green color liner. Just follow the design. Make a bold filling. Thicker one, really a thicker one. You can even cut open the nozzle and squeeze lots to get a thick line. Go for 2 times like this. You get bold ones. And wipe off the nozzle every now and then so that the flow is really good. We will do a different one with the ceramic thing, but here I am not doing it with the ceramic. I am using only the liner. Okay. I don't have the template, it's all free-handedly drawn, so you can also a simple art form, Jaipuri style of wooden furnitures, what they do, no, the same kind of work we are doing on a mini Golu Padi. On the cerulean blue, this green is looking very pretty, that's why I chose green. You can even choose orange also or white. Whatever colors you have used here for the base coat, the same color liners can be used for the decorations also. Make a thicker line. It can be used as a showpiece also, or you can use it for Navratri, even for Diwali also you can use it as a diya stand. So hereafter, from next week onwards, my live session will be exclusively on Mondays and Thursdays. So you can always stay tuned for the notifications. You can complete minimum 2 to 3 padis in a day. These steps, 2 to 3 numbers you can do fully. And it just goes like a hot cake. People have, there are very good demand for this, and you can just try. This is something different, exclusive for 365 days usage, not only for the festive. I have given brown for the borders. The brown, once again I repeat, the colors I have taken here are, I mixed black with burnt sienna. Hi Geeta, you can contact me. I will let you know the thing. Okay. It is available with me also. Just message me. We'll send you the details. It's a carpentry work, so we cannot do it. I get it done. Done. Okay, then what you do is, next you can use orange. I told you these embellishments are done with the ceramic mix. Okay, ceramic and the glue, the dough. So but here I am using only the liner, so I am adding more of the liner to give a 3D effect, to get a 3D effect. So squeeze lots and try to make a bold one. And these comma strokes are also should be of very thick. And the color combination is of course yours, but try to follow these colors. Okay. Then we will take up white. Make comma strokes. I will do it like this. I turn the thing. Hi Usha, good evening. Make it more decorative. Let the dots be bold enough. Fine, this is done. Now we will have gold color. Make 2-3 comma strokes with gold. Okay. I need to turn it. I have drawn the patterns in all the squares with a pencil. Okay. Now let me just Hi Preeti, good evening. Thank you. Just let me take off this. Okay, done. Now let me stop with this. Okay, this is how you have to design the other portions also using different cone liners. Say for example, on yellow you can use green and red. Then on red, this is coral red and this is hope I'm focusing it properly. This is coral red. You can use white also. Then on crimson you can use gold and green color. Here yellow and green, or white and green you can use, and orange you can use blue, and on green you can use full gold alone. It will look very pretty. Okay, on green, especially the dark green, if you add white, gold to it, it's looking very pretty. The finished piece, and I will show you, you will find the difference. These kind of color combinations you have to do the work on all the 6 squares. Once the work is done, leave it to dry completely and then go for a clear varnish coat on top. Understood? Let it dry. In the meantime, I told you it's a Faux chest of drawer done on a mini Golu Padi. So we will do the handle for it. So for the handle you need mold it. Any doubt? I'll just leave this aside. Okay, let me keep it. Okay, now we need the line, the mold it. So use different cone liners to enhance the piece. Take mold it. You need to make 6 handles. Okay, it's like a doorknob. Hi Meena de. Meena. Paravala. Hi Devu. Good evening. So just take equal quantity. I'm sure you are all familiar with this product. It's a molded chemical clay, hardener and pressing. So when these two are mixed in equal proportion, it hardens also, and that is how it should be used also. Okay. And now we are going to make the handle or the knob for the for the drawer. Okay. But nicely mix it off. Hi Meenakshi. Good evening. After a long time you are joining me, right? Hope you are fine. Good. Now we will make the handle for the drawers. I told you you need 6 numbers. Take any small round shaped thing and the cutter, any floral pattern. Here I have taken a hexagon one. I am coming up with again the next batch for fabric painting, Tanju style on fabric. Those who have not joined, please do join. And again the another workshop is this thing, Tolu Dashavatar, okay, on fabric. Now you can roll it. Just flatten it first. We will make the flower first. So take the cookies cutter. This is smaller size, so take the smaller one. Just take the shape of it and try to adjust the sides. And then using the needle, if you have a floral pattern, well and good. Otherwise, you can give a press in the center like this. Make it into a floral shape. I'll show you. After making it, I'll show you. I'm sure all of you will be having this cookies cutter. If not, even if you don't make it also, we always use it for our molded work. So everybody will be having it. So you can make use of the cutters. Make a small press in the center between the corners and then let it be aside. Then we need a cord. Just roll it into a cord. This cord should be not too thick, because The Golu Padi which we are using, the steps which we are using is very small one. So make it little thinner. I can make 6 numbers with this clay. After the session, let me make it. And whenever you are doing any circular one or any cord like thing, you just leave it for some time for the clay to set. Then maybe for 5 minutes, then your whatever you feel like doing in it, you feel like molding it into, will come off beautifully. Now take here I have taken a nail polish bottle. So this will be the sides. So just apply powder at the sides, then place it here. I'll just turn it this side and I'll show you. Just bring it around it, and then you apply little glue at one end, very little glue. Then just bring it closer and give a cut for the clay. Join them, okay? And you can use either a brush or the needle to join. Make a ring, beautiful solid ring. No, SNIA, I'm the same, no weight loss, okay? So this is the handle for the thing, and then we need to attach it, right? So take a small quantity of the same clay, the mold it, make a small bend like this. So for each the drawer, you need 3 pieces like this. One the floral pattern, one ring, and a small semicircle little bend like this. So you need these 3. Why we need this is, we need to attach the ring to it, the handle to it. So it has to be like this. Understand? That is why you have to make them all separate, and while fixing it on the piece, you will know how to do it. I will do that right now. So these are 3 pieces you need. I'll show you. This is, see, it is dry. And I have one more piece also. This is also dry. Now this is semi-dried, so I can just bring them closer and make the gap little less. And this is the ring I have done. So just do like this so that the shape is perfect. Okay, so we have all the 3, the flower, the solid ring, and then the loop for it. Now what you must do next is to fix it on the drawer. So take we will do it here itself. Now apply little glue. Just apply glue in the center. Can you all see? Should I move this side? No, I think. Okay, now what you do is, where is the floral pattern? Yeah, it's here, the floral pattern. Take the floral pattern, just place it on top, exactly in the center. Let me just, okay, fine. Thank you, Meenakshi. So it is placed exactly in the center now. Give a gentle press. All these things you do later on, okay, after this cone work and all dries completely. So give a press and then take the solid one, that is the holder, and then the ring. Okay, just pass the ring into the holder. Just pass it into the holder like this. Okay, it should move like this. Then take the thing, I'll just keep it like this and I'll show you. What you do is, it should hang like this. Just place it here, because the loop is dried completely. It is hard enough to pierce. So just push it inside thoroughly. Give a nice press at the sides, because this tends to lift because it's not yet dry. So give a press and you leave it like this. Try to adjust this. Yeah. Okay. Now coloring for this is gold. Hi Teja, good evening. Take pearl metallic gold paint. And then apply on the clay for the flower, and then the hook, the handle, everything should be colored with gold. Two coats needed. Okay, first very lightly the first coat, and then take little extra paint and apply on top. Very lightly, in the sense less gold paint for the first coat. So this is how it should be done for all the 6 drawers. Hi Vasanti, good evening. Understood. Now I'll show you the other side of the steps, that is the Golu Padi. One second, what is showing? There's something, I don't know. Okay, some info is popping up. I don't know. Done. Now I'll show you the other side of the piece, so that you will understand properly and how it is being done also. Just let me clear those things. One second. It's all turned. I'll just show you. This is how it should be. Now I can just a minute. Yes. Yeah, now we have got it. Hi Shobha. See here, on the green I told you now. So go with gold. Then on the red it is orange, white and green combination. And then here, sorry, on the coral red. And on orange it is blue, white and red, little bit of red. And then on crimson it's again green, gold and white. Then on the top for the blue, it could be either you can use teal blue or you can even use cerulean blue also. Here I have used only cerulean blue. So on cerulean blue I have used white, green. This green is pearl metallic, pearl green. Okay, so I have used pearl green, which gives a shiny effect also. And then white dots and orange dots. Thank you, Rekha. Thank you, Meenakshi. Thank you, Shobha. Thank you. But I don't know how to focus it. I think I need to keep it like this, erect. So now after doing it on both the sides, your Golu Padi or the steps will be like this, in case if you are going to place it for the Navratri. And then the idols can be placed on all the 3 steps, or any curios or any miniature. Like we have like small curios like this, very miniature stuffs, like in silver we have like cup and saucer, soap box, and then iron box, cycle, all the stuff in silver we have. And we always make it a point to keep them on the steps, Golu steps. So here this year we are planning to keep it on this. So I'll just show you how it is to be placed also. Here we have the Dhanvantri, god of medicine. Then we have Ganesh. This is just for the show, okay? But it could be something different also, you can try. And then we have the Tirupati Balaji also. So I will just focus the camera properly. You can all have a view of this. The sides also I'll show you. Just a minute. Got stuck. Which one, Meenakshi? You mean the steps, is it? You can place order. I will let you know. Okay, just message me. I will give you the details. Just see. Now this is the front view. No, Gomati. No, I don't believe in all those things. I don't do also. Okay, sorry. Now, the side. I'm showing you the side, what we have done. Thank you, Sushila. Thank you. This will be the side. Normally, this will be the handle for chest of drawer. You can just pull the drawer. But here it is not. It's a 4-1. So, it's like this. See, it rotates. It is not stuck. You can turn it. See, I have colored only one side. The other side I need to do it. So all the handles are free. See. Thank you, Rekha. Thank you so much. So I'll just a little bit closer also. These handles can be of more decorative also. You can use your imagination and create. I will bring it little closer. Okay. Any doubt? So our live will be hereafter in future. It will be only on Mondays and Thursdays. So save the date and save the time also. It's 5 o'clock. Sometimes it will be 5:30 also. I make it a point to have it at 5. Now you could see the here. See the thickness of the liner I have done here. They do it with the ceramic, but here I have done it with the liner. That is the only difference. Understood? Thank you, Geeta. Thank you so much. I can just 1 second. Yeah, I got it. Exactly. That is why I planned it today. Apt for Navratri. Not only for gifting, in case if you want to gift or if you want to hit the market, you can try and you can make a piece for yourself rather. Understood? Thank you all so much. So this is the one. So stay tuned for future. Thank you, Vasanthi ma'am. Future sessions, which is going to be only on Mondays and Thursdays, and the timing will be either 5 or 5:30, which I will share it to you. Okay. So thank you so much. The one which I did during the class is a little smaller than this. This is a little bigger one. I have done it on a smaller piece. That is the coloring and all. So you can choose even little smaller than this also. Okay. It's a solid MDF piece. Hi Fahan, this is actually wooden Navaratri steps where we normally celebrate this Navaratri for 9 days, and we display the dolls made of different materials, and it's for 9 days. So I made a small miniature one. This is, you can display the dolls or the idols or any curios or stuffs like that. And here the art form which I have taken is a Jaipuri style of work. Normally they do it on the wooden furnitures. It will be like a chest of drawer, but here it is not a chest of drawer. It's just a wooden piece on which I have created the effect. That's it. Okay. So thank you so much for joining. Exactly. Sure, Anuradha, sure. I'll send it across. Okay. Thank you so much. Take care and bye-bye. We'll meet you on Monday. Thank you all. Any queries, you can just message me. And another thing, coming up with the next is a batch of online session for Tanjore painting on fabric. Also Tolu Dashavatar on fabric again. Okay. So I will share the details very soon. I'm going to start it from the first week of October. And take care and bye-bye. See you all. Yes. Bye-bye.